Welcome to Double Talk. I'm Mark Steffen.
Let me read my line here. Oh, and my name is Michael Mandel.
Yes, welcome to this stimulating edition of Double Talk, right here on the official TV station of Las Cruces, the Las Cruces channel, Channel 98, by the way, on Comcast if you're watching.
We used to have a regular channel here, but now we have Channel 98 as the only self-grown, home-oriented thing in New Mexico.
Really?
Well, in Las Cruces.
No.
What else? Nobody else does a channel here. Everybody else is El Paso.
That's true. And so we're the most watched local show ever. You and I are the most watched.
We actually are. We are.
This show's been on the air 8 years now. Can you believe it? 8 years, Mike.
9 years.
Well,
I think it's 9 years. I've been on it 7 years. So.
No, it feels like 9 with you. But
yes, I thought those years with Chris just went by so quickly. There's not a ripple to be shown for it.
I was on with Teddy longer than I was with Chris, I'll tell you that. Oh, by the way, I saw Teddy.
Where were you?
I saw Teddy at The Man You Can't Take It With You over the weekend.
Oh.
He was really good at playing a black guy.
He's very multi-talented.
He is.
He's got a split personality. He empathizes.
Now, this is our Memorial Day show.
I guess it is.
It is our Memorial
because
Day
you
show.
guys are there celebrating Memorial Day.
This weekend.
Most of you are probably in your campers, and you don't get Comcast unless you have a very long cable running to it and have it stuck in your house.
But since we're on YouTube worldwide anyway, you can always catch us that way. And did you see those people? They pulling up early up at the lake for Memorial Day weekend. They pull up with their RVs too close to the lake because it's still filling up, and the water started lapping up against their wheels. They had to move.
They want to get the best spot because they want to be in a water view.
Yeah,
they're right in the water because the water came up 13 or 14 feet higher than they ever expected. So if it were 13 feet lower when they put their van there, that's a lot of water.
Well, that's something we can expect, thanks to global warming here in the next 20 years.
And snowmelt.
With the oceans.
Right, and you're counting on your land being ocean view, right?
Sure, why not?
In Las Cruces.
Eventually,
so,
why not?
Eventually.
Hey, now, people like to go out and have tacos on Memorial Day. One place you might want to go is Tacos al Borrego de Oro.
The name sounds great. And where is that?
Well, it's right off, I don't even...
It's on Solano. It's North Solano. And I love tacos. A good tacos.
Yeah, 1800 North Solano.
Tacos are very simple, but when you have a really good taco, you are just enthralled. There are 2 or 3 places in town that have good tacos. So I want to hear about this place because the producer discovered this apparently.
He did, and he sent some people from the channel down there. They had a big platter of tacos. Taco Tuesday was a fabulous deal. 18 tacos for $18.
$17. And let's just say,
after tax, it's more than 18.
Oh, he's tax-free. But this just says something about having a local station because Tacos El Borrego has been there at least 4 months, right? I've never heard of it until now, until our producer brought it up to us, and hopefully now Las Cruces will hear about it, and I go anywhere for a good taco.
Now, I love a good chicken taco. I don't think they have chicken tacos on the menu. I'll go when as soon as they have chicken tacos, I'll be the first one there. But we got some roll-in that was taken over there kind of haphazardly when some of the people from the station went down there to take advantage of Taco Tuesday down there at Tacos El Borrego. Let's roll that in.
Okay, we're here at Tacos El Borrego de Oro at new place here in Las Cruces. Take a look at the taco platter. All right, and we have some of the people here, Las Cruces channel people here, and we're eating. This is Jeremy. He's going to sit down and he's going to sample this tacos here and let us know what it's like. They got a really good salsa bar here, don't they?
Excellent.
Okay, show you the salsa bar there. There's the salsa bar. Okay, there he goes, taking a look. All right. And it looks pretty good there. And Jeremy's going to sample this here. And he's going to put some little spices and items on there. All right, and if he's going to try this new place, look at the plate. Look how much meat they put in this plate. Taco Tuesday. Look at that meat. He likes them simple. All right, let's see. Go ahead, give us a taste. This is at the Las Cruces channel. We'll kind of evaluate it. Very good. And look at over there. There's the Las Cruces channel girl. Okay, there's some other people here eating with the Las Cruces channel. Say, how you doing there? How's the tacos?
Oh man, they were fabulous. Everything is fresh, and like you said, there's a bunch of meat in the tacos, and it's
Bunch
so
of meat.
hard to put your mouth around them.
Well, just take a look at these tacos. Look how much meat they put in those things. Look at that. A pretty good deal for $1. Look at the avocados they're giving, and they give you soup and everything with the food here. It's just, yeah, I guess so, something like that. Do you know how much these are by any chance? Taco Tuesday? What? About $1 a piece. $1 a piece. That's it. Pretty good. Very good deal. Now let's see what she's doing here. We're just seeing the hands here. Okay. All right. Look at that taco. Very good. That's a very good taco. So we're here at Taco Tuesday. Let's walk around here and we'll take a look at that salsa bar here. And we're going to say hi to Las Cruces Channel girl again, Dawn. And yeah.
Taco Tuesday is really big in Las Cruces.
Yeah.
Searching for the best place.
Taco Tuesday. Here's one of the guys here at Las Cruces Channel. Tell us what you think here about Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday is a good place to come and eat tacos. It's a real thing.
On Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
Look at this platter here, like the other one. That's what it looked like before. Now this one looks like it after. So pretty good deal. They give you a lot of meat. They give you, the soup is gone already, but you can see the soup there, the borracho beans, and they put these big chili peppers in them, and they give you, it's like they're giving you everything you want in this restaurant. So I think Taco Tuesday is just an extra bonus, but they really go all out on Taco Tuesday. And I can see Las Cruces Channel girls having a good time with it. And all these different ingredients, we kind of just got them all. There's more people walking in the door. They're just coming in. How long have you been here on Taco Tuesday? Just
it's probably been working for like 2 months.
2 months, okay. Well, very good. And it looks pretty good. It looks very good. All right. What's your name? Margot, okay.
Borrego. Well, there we go, Tacos de Borrego. Jasmine Molina is the proprietor there.
I hear she's only 28 years old. I can't wait to try them. And I know you don't eat meat, but you eat chicken, but I would even have a bacon taco, because really it looked good.
Would you have a lengua taco?
Yeah, if you didn't tell me what lengua was, I would, but now I know what it is.
Oh, I see.
It's the same thing as when you eat lapin in France. You know what lapin is?
What is it?
Rabbit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've eaten rabbit before.
I know, but you can't think rabbit, then you're thinking Bugs Bunny.
I don't eat mammal flesh anymore.
Right, because mammals are a higher order than fowl.
I'm a mammal.
So?
And they're greasy. We're greasy.
You can make a distinction between you and a horse, even though I can't.
Why the long face?
Die, heretic.
So listen, there was big doings going on today, this week.
Isn't that tacos day? What is that? That's flipping over. That's Wait, we're talking about booze, aren't we?
Oh yes, we are. Look.
Yeah.
What is this, Michael? What is this Cocchi stuff?
Cocchi stuff is great. I first found out about it, I think, in California, and also reading about the Vesper. Apparently, you've heard the Vesper drink, which is from Ian Fleming's first novel with 007.
James Bond.
James Bond. He made a drink called the Vesper, which is partially gin, partially vodka, a little bit more gin than vodka, and Lillet, which was called Quina Lillet in the old days when he had it.
I see.
And they still make it with Lillet, but it turns out that Lillet had changed the recipe in 1983 and took out the quinine from it, so it would be not as bitter.
Ah.
And so you're not getting the real thing. Cocchi Americano, though, is like Lillet from Ian Fleming's early days. So they started using that in drinks that are older, and by itself, it's a wonderful cocktail.
So it has the quinine.
It does have the quinine.
Yeah,
and it's got
very
a
sweet.
You can't tell that much.
Well, no, because it's more sweet than it is quinine-y.
Yes, and Lillet is more of a winey thing. So you can put a little lemon in.
I appreciate the lemon in it. I think it helps cut the sweetness.
It's not that sweet. I mean, it's not. It's not like
We've had sweeter. Of
It's
course.
not sweet like the flavored vodkas we had the other day.
Right. And, if you've watched the show enough times, you know that we're always tasting something or other.
If you
on
watch
the
the show enough times, it means you had to be way drunk to do it. By the way, shout out to Rosa and Bob again, because the other night we had another gin tasting at their house,
Yes.
and it was great.
Are they watching right now?
Not right now, because
course
we're
not.
showing it now. But no, they had some great gins, and it's always fun. And even we go back for the old ones that we love.
Oh, the old
And
standards?
Well, it's not a standard. Monkey 47,
I see.
classic. But Bob found 2 gins I never heard of, and they were both very good in different ways. So it was good. And then we had a whole panoply of intermediates that were not unpleasant at all. So it's always fun to have a gin tasting. So here's to you guys. So we're doing the Cocchi Americano, which we can use in Vespers, and you could drink it as an aperitif by itself and sit there. And I guess after the break, we'll do the Cocchi Company makes other drinks. And
Yes.
this is from like 1891, but I've only had it a couple of years. And we'll do their red version. The red vermouth goes back to an old recipe. Speaking, I had a Vesper this past weekend
Yes.
at Bimmelman's Bar in the Carlisle in New York.
The Carlisle Hotel?
Yes, it was a great experience. But for some other time when we don't have a 6-minute movie to make up time for.
Right. Now, 2 cops got drunk last year on Las Cruces.
Is that the beginning of a drunk?
And one of them-
is that the beginning of a joke?
and one
Two
of them-
cops
two
get
cops
drunk,
go
walk
into Dublin.
get out of a go
They
into
get
Dublin.
drunk,
Yes.
and they go back to their hotel, and one cop winds up shooting another cop. Now, usually when a cop shoots an unarmed person, they get away with it. But when a
Yes.
cop shoots an unarmed cop, well, he got away with it too.
They don't know what side it's on, because he shot a cop. The cop was walking away. It's not like it's like
Running away.
I guess maybe that's what they're teaching, because there's been a number of black people on the street who've been shot by just saying no gun, no gun,
Well-
and they get shot in the back,
This cop was running down the hall,
getting away from a guy with a gun.
and he got shot in the back
who made a
5
big price.
times
Yeah.
because the cop feared for his life, shooting a man running away.
Yes.
In the back.
And even though he got shot 5 times, he made it onto the elevator and crawled onto the lobby floor, I think.
What a dramatic sight.
Still,
But it looks like any time a cop shoots somebody, all they have to do is say, "Well, I feared for my life."
yes. And
But
what about the other cop? The other cop obviously feared for his life, and that's why he was running away.
That's why he's dead.
Yes. So it's also a second hung jury. Is that what they do with the juries after they?
This jury was well hung because
They hung them twice.
it's the second time they've gone to trial in Las Cruces. Hung jury. The DA is
Pissed.
claiming he's going to try him again. Well, I don't see that happening. I think Chan got off
Third
scot-free.
time, there's a charm. Either way, who knows who it's a charm for?
They need to have
Is it a charm for Chan or a charm?
They need a change of venue.
Yeah, maybe they do.
They do. Anyway,
And they shouldn't say, "Oh, this guy was a cop and that guy was a cop." Of course, the reason they're there is because they were cops. Well, there you go for logic in politicking.
that's Las Cruces.
We do have some logic in politicking.
We do?
Yes, funding was going to be cut off for the county bus service.
Yeah.
And when it came to a vote, when Billy
Garrett.
brought it up at the meeting, nobody seconded it, and John Vasquez walked out of the meeting, so I don't know, he wouldn't
couldn't
have
vote
to
on it.
not second it.
So, but now they've decided we're going to
All of
fund
a
it.
sudden, they're going to fund it.
Not well, but $350,000. I don't know how long that's going to last.
Had they funded it in time when Billy Garrett first brought it up, they could have got an extra $1 million from the federal
Yes.
coffers. But apparently, they don't want to kowtow to the feds.
So
Who
anyway,
knows why?
so if you live in the South Valley or Chaparral, you can still take the bus. up and down the valley, and they want to expand it to Hatch eventually.
Which is good because they finally closed the Doniana Community College in Hatch, so...
There's no reason to go to Hatch, but people in Hatch need to come here.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
Anyway, what else is going on?
We've got a minute.
A friend of yours.
Before our break. Well, my
city council
person, Olga Pedroza, City District 3, has claimed and decided that she will not run for office again. She's had 2 terms, and
which is enough.
She's not running. She's got somebody to take her place that she endorses. And we'll be talking about him at a later date.
Yes. Once everybody else knows, because we don't want to spring the leak here. So we're going to take a break now. We'll come back. We'll drink some Cocchi red vermouth, and we have all sorts of things coming up this weekend and fun things.
It's a busy weekend.
Yes.
So join us right back here in about 2 minutes.
Join us for a drink.
Stuff's
Is your treasured dining room table in danger? Don't let scratches, spills, or hot plates ruin your beautiful dining table. Table pads are normally hundreds of dollars, but right now you get a custom table pad for only $69, an unheard of price. Our table pads are hand upholstered, just like the ones Grandma had.
Call now to order your custom table pads for only $69 and receive a $30 protective storage bag free. Call 800-631-9229.
Your bathroom can go from this to this in just one day.
This process got done in one day.
It really can. Well, with bath wraps it can.
It was remarkable. They did a wonderful job. The new bathrooms, they were so easy to clean.
Customize your bath wraps with hundreds of options.
The price was phenomenal.
Call now and get a free $1,500 designer upgrade and a free $600 safety upgrade.
1-855-672-1559.
This is a national healthcare alert from the Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one suffers from knee pain and have Medicare as your primary insurance, we've got great news. You could qualify for a pain-relieving knee brace at little or no cost to you. Get free delivery, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers at no charge to you. We also have other pain-relieving braces available for shoulder, ankle, and your back. Call the number on your screen right now to immediately receive a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
Friend, do you remember when it felt good to withdraw your cash from the bank to expand a business, go on vacation, or buy a new car? Well, today, withdrawing your own cash has become a very risky business. According to the secret war, banks are now required to spy on us for the government and then report any suspicious or unusual behavior. I suggest you get the secret war free. Call the number on your screen or visit online.
We are back. This is Double Talk, the premier Las Cruces talk show, right here on the Las Cruces channel, Comcast 98, and YouTube worldwide.
You say we are back like it's a warning. It's a warning. But we're here warning you
Watch
that
out, we're back.
We're drinking Cocchi Red.
Yeah, it's a red vermouth.
Cheers.
Sweet vermouth.
Yes.
It's better than your average vermouth,
Ooh,
isn't
it's
it?
very creamy and sort of caramelly. You taste a little caramel?
Is that
There's
what
a
it
little
is?
bitterness in the back.
Yeah. It starts one way and it finishes another way. I kind of like it. Mm.
Oh, and if you get it caught in the top of your palate, wow, it's got a lot of flavor.
Tasty stuff. Now, where can you buy these? Can you get them locally?
You can go to Feast in Tucson. There's Total Wines may carry them, especially Cocchi Americano.
I bet Specs has to have it.
That's a good question. You know, I've had trouble with Specs. Specs, I had to order Carpano Antica vermouth for myself
I see.
And that's not that outrageous. I mean, these things are advertised in those magazines everybody reads about drinks. Don't you have a magazine? Everybody reads magazines about drinks. Anyway, let's go on with exciting things. We finished Olga Pedrosa, and she's finished.
You've got a dog. You can get your dog chipped, this weekend. And
I don't have a dog, but but I think I'd do it if
you've got a daughter.
She's far away to be chipped. Too far away.
Get your dog chipped. Cats too.
If I had a grandparent, I think I'd chip them. So bring your grandparents to the dog chipping place.
Today down at 3920 West Picacho, which is right on the corner of Picacho and the Shadon Colony Trail.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is that where it is?
You get your dog chipped for $7. Get a rabies shot for $12, or for 3 years, $18.
For $12, you get a pizza.
Get a parvo shot for $17.
You're going to want a parvo shot. Parvo usually shows itself when the dog is pretty young.
Yeah. What is parvo?
I don't know. Our dog had it, and we got rid of it. We just turned around from the used dog place that people get their dogs. We brought it right back and said, "This dog's sick," and they go, "Oh yeah, it's got parvo." I go,
"Oh, thanks for telling us."
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
that was in the old days. So you can't blame anybody who's in power now.
And after you get your dog chipped, you can go out to the wine festival.
And your dog will be very happy because he won't get lost. Or if he gets lost, he can be found.
Right. And that's going on this weekend out at the fairgrounds, as it does every Memorial Day weekend.
And there is no competing wine fest this year. The other years they've had more moderate wine fests.
They had the wine fest down south a couple of weeks ago.
La Viña.
Yes.
But usually St. Clair does their own wine fest and breaks off. Maybe they went back in this one. Who knows?
So they'll be out there with their wines. You can guarantee that.
And also Southern Distributors did one last year at the football field at MSU,
yes.
Which was wonderful.
So that's going on this weekend. Also this weekend, the Mayor's Jazz Festival.
Sunday night.
Happening 6 p.m. Sunday night, May 26th.
It's the kickoff of the summer jazz Music in the Park series. It's the first one. Unfortunately, it's downtown where it's cemented and concretey.
It's not comfortable.
And I don't know what they're going to do there.
But you can dance and stuff like that.
Yeah. And you can jazz it up.
Right. And also going on this weekend,
what's that?
The Cusenberry Farm Gallery is having an art show.
Which only you know about.
Only I know about.
You went there like 2 years ago.
It's only open 3 times a year, folks. So this is one of those times. You just go down just north of, west of Valley Drive on Picacho, turn left to Cusenberry Road, and it's an old farmhouse right there. They've refurbished it, and it's now an art gallery and art studio. And so that's going on this weekend.
You jumped over Visit Las Cruces.
I did.
One of the things is interesting. This could take forever if I really get started. Don't get me started.
Really
Don't get me started.
Well, Visit Las Cruces has taken over will be taking over the Rio Grande Theater. They snatched it away from
July 1st.
The Indiana Arts Council,
who has been running it ever since we got it.
Now Visit Las Cruces is part of the Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Mm-hmm.
They're there to promote Las Cruces, getting visitors to come here, and they're going to use the Rio Grande Theater as one of those anchors. And they're looking for volunteers.
You volunteers. So those of you who want to do what the Arts Council did for years and actually got paid for, go ahead and volunteer.
Well, the Arts Council was a nonprofit.
It was a long-standing, it still is long-standing organization that works with artists and musical artists, visual artists.
Seems to me if the city's going to take over a facility, they need to pay the people to work there.
And they should be prepared to do. I mean, they virtually kicked us out since I'm part of the board, and it doesn't look like they have a plan.
Well, they have a semi-plan.
I could break down their plan in about 2 seconds, but since we had a long movie, we'll just keep moving along. So there, Visit Las Cruces, work for a theater for free.
Right. Now, we do need to say, we have to say goodbye to
people you know, Roger Moore.
Roger Moore, famed actor.
Speaking of Ian Fleming and Sean...
Ian Fleming,
and
007.
007.
He played 007 more times than any other actor in the world. Yes, 7 times.
Nobody noticed, though. I mean, everybody knew Sean Connery.
Well, they remember Sean Connery.
That was a classic one. But that's a lot of
Roger
stuff.
Moore.
He was also on The Saint. Remember watching him on The Saint?
Yes.
That was a great show. I love that Saint.
He also did it. One of my favorite films he did was called Folks. F-F-O-L-K-S. Folks. If you ever get a chance to get a hold of Folks, watch that movie. It's a lot of fun. Michael Parks is in that movie.
Oh, which we mentioned last week.
That's right.
Of course. You would know the most obscure things.
And he did another film called Gold. Roger Moore in Gold.
Oh, he was a classy guy. Another classy guy who died is...
a great friend of us all here locally.
I don't know what that first picture is.
Richard Rendell.
Dick, as we called him, Dick Rendell.
He worked at the university for years as a professor.
If you saw a guy in a theater and he was wearing sort of a safari vest with thousands of pockets because he had to take notes and do stuff, that was Dick Rendell. As well as he's been on screen, he's been on stage for a long time.
I've been in 3 Shakespearean plays with him in one movie. He used to portray Hiram Hadley.
Oh, right.
At certain events.
And my daughter was in a play with him.
So rest in peace, Dick. We love you.
Yes, we like Dick.
Now, you said the Blue Oyster Cult's coming to us.
I can't find out where I saw that, but apparently
July.
they are the ones who are going to be our July 4th festival, that will usually have a free concert. And I read it somewhere. You can back me up. But go there. It's always free. Those things are really fun.
Our lead singer, Buck Dharma, I hope will be there.
Buck Dharma. Is he stuffed?
And also, this is the closing weekend for the play at the Black Box Theater.
Seagulls and Cherry Trees.
Seagulls and a Cherry Tree.
Based on the Chekhovian genre. And if you like that, go see it. There's some great performances in that should be caught.
I'll be there this weekend.
You'll love it.
I'm going Sunday to the final performance.
Oh, man. It'll be great.
And then, of course, we have movies in the park going on all summer. This week's movie is The Jungle Book.
In the Plaza. Is that Saturday night?
That's Plaza Downtown, yeah. Saturday
good,
night.
Because Sunday night is the Jazz Festival.
That's right.
That plaza's getting a lot of usage. Anyway, here you go. Oh.
Let's taste this again, Michael.
You want to... What do you do? You like both in different ways?
I do like both in different ways.
They are very solid flavors when you talk about flavor in a drink. Red stuff always has these great, weird herbal things. It could have wormwood for all you know.
I think I prefer the red, actually, just slightly.
It's not as sweet, even though
There's
red...
more going on there. The finish is nicer. So Cocchi, it's spelled C-O-C-C-H-I, but it's pronounced Cocchi.
And if you look on YouTube video, you have a bunch of people asked to pronounce it, and they all say Cocchi. It's not Cocchi. Just go, it's more fun saying Cocchi Americano, and that's why I like it, because it's fun to have fun ordering drinks. I'll have a Cocchi Americano.
And with that?
We're on the rocks, too.
So,
Slungiva.
And we'll see you folks back here, same time.
Unless he's not cutting, but hopefully he's cutting.